teach us how not to be who the fuck we are. I'm gonna tell y'all that now.
Now let me ask you guys this, because I see this question go a lot around on Facebook and social media all the time. They say, how are black men raised by black women but disrespect them the most?
Ooh.
Why do you guys think that is?
Who's going first on this one? Because
you can go first. You can go.
I'm long-winded because I got a lot to say about this one right here. I feel like the reason why black men do not respect black women, even though they were raised by one.
Cut deep.
I'm about to cut deep as hell. I'm about to hurt somebody's feelings. It's Black History Month. I'm finna get us together real quick. One, we, as black people, we really, as a whole, y'all, we do not love ourselves. Like, for real shit, we do not have, as in general, because I know there's people that do. You know, we got to say that. Everybody gets offended these days.
Oh, me. Like,
we do not really love ourselves, y'all. Like, so just because a black woman raised you, you really think because you a black woman, he gonna respect you, and vice versa. There's women out here that were raised by their black fathers, just like me. Just because a black man raised me, do you really think that I'm going to respect you for that reason and that reason alone? No. Like, it is the lack of self-work. It is the lack of self-work in our community. We don't take mental health seriously. We don't even take, as a whole, bringing kids into this world seriously.
At all.
You know, like, shit like that. Like, we don't have any value on ourselves or just life in general. If you look at the stats, like, let's be realistic. Which kids are the ones that are being taken out of here before they can even make it into this world and take their first breath? Why do you think Planned Parenthood was planted in the hoods, y'all? Because it is scientifically proven, and it is fact that we do not care about ourselves or whoever we bring into this world. So if you have these women and you growing up with these women that's talking shit about their dads right in front of them, like you said, lying to keep assistance from the government, like to keep their assistance from the government, why in the fuck would you respect another black woman? And I feel like it goes both ways, because I don't want to just woman shame. Because like I said earlier, we have a tendency as a whole to not respect each other, whether it be man, woman, or whatever pronoun you want to use, okay? We just don't respect each other, and we don't respect ourselves. So why would you respect somebody else because a black woman raised you? That's just facts.
I'll say from my perspective, I'll say the reason why black men don't respect black women is because, again, and this is, I can talk about from my childhood, I just hear females talk shit about other females. I saw women call each other bitches, don't trust these bitches, even from women like who care about us, since they know how dirty and grimy women can be, they try to protect us from it. They'll say, don't trust nobody. This girl just wants you for this. And they plant this all in our head. You feel what I'm saying? So I grew up like, I got kind of both. I was raised by my sister. My sister will tell me, you know, respect women, respect black women because you came from one and all the other bullshit. But at the same time, if she knows, like my sister I ain't gonna say she don't fuck with females like that because she's a cool person, but she do not trust them when it comes to me because she knows that she can put the weight of the government or whatever it is on me. And she wants to protect me from the same people that she knows are out there. You feel what I'm saying? So I always told not to trust them. I also seen times where mothers, they help their sons cheat on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl would be at their house, calling her all type of, this my daughter. The sister will even help in. Oh yeah, this is my sister and all this shit. But
oh my gosh,
a new bitch will come and all the act all over again. And they help their sons cheat and disrespect these women. You feel what I'm saying? So why would he respect that shit? They not even being on his ass about that. Like, no, you got you a black woman, be respectful to her. She's doing that. I feel like a lot of black women enable their sons to be disrespectful to black women.
Nah, I feel that. I felt
Yeah.
that
You
help a
hit
nigga.
you hit that, man. You hit that
I
on the
felt that
core.
to help a nigga cheat in my spirit because
Me
I
too.
wasn't one of them ones that got played by the whole damn family. So I
Mm-hmm.
felt that in my spirit.
Hell yeah, I see that happen a lot. Yeah, I have so many
Absolutely.
damn stories. I could tell you, like, it's been other times to where nigga, even women will come up women have such a big ass competition with each other. It's been times where I was talking to women that I didn't know these motherfuckers was friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to one and I'm talking to both. You know, I'm being an ain't shit nigga from time to time. But they'll talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
To me and still be friends with each other. Like that shit's fucking crazy. And I was like, I don't respect either one of y'all hoes. That shit's crazy. Like, why y'all doing this? So it's a lot that comes to it, and I just feel like I feel like a lot of black women don't even respect other black women because of how you guys treat and talk to each other as well. So
some of us just stay
yeah.
in the house, and I'm one of them. I put on
when I say
I
y'all
will put on all this
I'm
makeup and
talking
get
general.
kicked
I
out.
didn't mean to like say but
No, but dead ass. No, for real. Like for real. But you know what? I feel like the reason why this conversation is so good is because we're talking about our people in specific. And our people, we've been through a lot, man, these past few 100 years. Like, it's been jam-packed with a whole bunch of bullshit. And people are really crazy to think that none of this shit affects us. Now, I am one of them people where, okay, yeah, I know we're affected by it. But with all of this education out here and all of this content and all these people giving all these free courses and all the shit that we see scrolling, yeah, we see a lot of bullshit. But that's because you choose to follow that bullshit. You actually come up on here, there's a lot of positive and good stuff going on. And if you would actually tap into that, us as a whole, we can be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's layers to this. We got slavery. We got the civil rights movement. We got the government trying to be our baby daddies for us. It's all against that has affected us even till this day. So that's why this conversation is so good, because we can, break down them layers like I was saying. Why would a man, come on, y'all, respect a woman when he's seen his mama been ain't shit all her life?
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy?
Oh shit.
You wanna know some crazy shit? I know people, well, I ain't gonna say all people, I know niggas who are at school, or niggas in general, we fight about our mamas. You talk about our mama, we fight. And the crazy thing is, I seen a nigga fall at school because somebody called his mama a crackhead bitch.
Oh,
he
shit.
Fought this nigga. And as soon as he went home, guess what his mom was doing? And being
a crackhead bitch.
A crackhead bitch.
Fighting over the truth.
I know.
You get mad because somebody's telling you the truth and you can't accept it. I was like, nigga, that's some fucking crazy shit, ain't it?
I mean, I get that you have to run your fade because you can't let nobody
hell no,
man.
It's the truth though. Like you putting yourself
really
in harm's way and go
even
home
with crack, bro. Crack ruined our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have so much piled up against us, but that is why I'm so proud of people that are actually living above that. Like, there's really people out here living above that and really trying to do better. Just like my homegirl Kiki said, she just said it starts from home. No matter what race you are, no matter what sex you are, that shit starts from home.
It does.
It really starts from home. Me and my husband, we got married when we were young. I got married at 18. He was 20. And we both came from single parent households. And we've been through so much. And it's about to come up on 10 years next year. We've been through so much. We've done so much. We fucked up so much. We've embarrassed ourselves, embarrassed each other, all kind of shit happened. But I tell you what though, the thing that brings us together and keeps us together is we have a vision. Like, I know people say, oh, fuck that, don't stay for the kids. Okay, I get that to a certain extent. I get it to a certain extent. But it's bigger than us. Like, this is a generational curse thing. Like, for real.
And
like, I don't, like, that shit's crazy.
I do not mean to cut you off. I want you to keep going, but I'm about to do some disrespectful shit and have to get unprofessional.
Okay, go ahead. Be disrespectful. You know,
I have to go get my charger before my phone dies because I'll be mad at them.
Okay.
So carry on talking about what you're talking about. Y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
No, I agree. I agree with what you're saying because especially as parents, you set the foundation of what you are going to teach your children. And
Exactly.
if you're not teaching them to respect the partner or if you don't show that respect, first of all, to each other, whether you're in a relationship with their dad or not, if you're not teaching them to respect that, then when they're going to grow up, they're going to follow suit. They're going to do
Exactly.
exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
So
And
I agree with
like
that.
you said, whether you're with someone or not, where a lot of these people have this shit fucked up is just because he don't want to be with you or she don't want to be with you don't mean it's time to get disrespectful.
Respectful.
Like for
Absolutely.
real, y'all, like that shit really affects your kids. That affects their mental health. Like me, 2 days before my birthday, I'm getting real personal, but I'm about to just keep it a G. 2 days before my birthday this year, I found out that I suffer from moderate to severe depression. And when he was asking me all these questions, like, oh, how long have you felt this way? It's been since the child. But that is because my mother and father, while they were together and while they were apart, they just had toxicity all up and through our motherfucking household. And that has affected me in a way that is hard to live day to day and deal with stress and deal with
Mm-hmm.
arguments with my husband and deal with my kids and deal with things that I want to do for myself because of the kind of household that I grew up in. So it really does start at home, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And then instead of us trying to address that or realizing, okay, we're teaching our kids that toxicity, we just basically saying, oh, you're not strong. You got to toughen it up.
Mm.
And that's our answers for pretty much everything. You got to be strong. You
Or
got to
pray
toughen
about
up.
it. Ooh, that's their
Oh, well,
favorite
yeah.
one.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, y'all.
Pray about it.
Now things might get a little heated now. Now I got another
Me
question.
too.
He did.
I
Okay.
agree with that. I
I
hate that
got
when kids curse too.
I was about to say,
I'm
man, I
reading
didn't
her
say nothing
comment.
about kids cursing.
No, no, no. I
You
just
over
read
here reading
somebody's
comments?
comments. I hate that too. Yeah. I was like, I hate that
Shit, I'm not
too.
on the
Okay, so
subject, bro.
I got a
Damn.
question for
Okay.
you guys. And this shit might get a little heated.
Okay.
Why do you believe, in your personal opinion, why are black men leaving black women?
Ooh.
Because of our attitudes.
First
Because
of
of the
all,
Say
attitudes.
that
I
shit
agree.
again,
not
friend.
finna come at me like that.
I don't think they heard you in the back.
Because
You're
of
not
our
finna.
attitudes of how we treat them.
There you
That
go.
disrespect that we give them. So.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not, like I said, like I grew up Caribbean, but I have like, friends that I see it and like, I try to talk to them like, hey, maybe you shouldn't. And it's like, oh, that's because you're weak. You just gonna let anybody walk over you. But it, again, like to me, I look at it differently. Like, how can I expect him to go out into the world and be uplifted if I can't even start at home and uplift him?
Right.
Ooh, I feel attacked. Shit, he hit me with
So,
that one. Ah.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
I feel like, in general, black women don't listen to black men. Because when we express that
oh
problem,
yeah.
what you just said the answer to, we express that shit, we are now the bad guy. Something's wrong with us. For example, I was talking to a friend of mine, asked her the same question. At first, her answer was, and I'm paraphrasing, it was something about what's promoted on the media. They showing the light skin, the girl with the pretty hair. They're promoting that as being more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And to a degree, I feel it. She's right, but that's never been black men's problem. Really, that's not been our main complaint. Our main complaint was how you treat us and the attitude. And as soon as I said that, she snapped. Well, nigga, if
She
you
lost
don't
her
like
shit.
attitude, you can leave. All that
She
shit.
lost her shit. Prime example.
And my thing is, I was like, nigga, you just proved my point.
Yeah.
We came to
So-
you with what the problem was.
Issue.
You said, fuck what you think the problem is. I ain't changing shit. If you don't like it, you can bounce. And that shows another way that they don't respect us because they're not even willing to change for us. But they will change for that white man. I bet we all know who the pit bull in the skirt is, right?
See, and that's funny
Who
how
know
you
who
speak
Eve
on
is?
that.
Eve got her.
See.
She was supposed to be the most
But
hoodest bitch, pit bull in the skirt. But once she got that white man, her ass was tamed. She
First
talking
of all,
proper
not
now,
a pit
using words
bull
I
in
don't
a
even know
skirt.
what the bitch is saying. All type of shit. Ain't that some
But
crazy
okay,
shit? They can
but
change
okay,
for
but
them,
that's
but they won't
but
change
that's
for the men
crazy.
that they say they love and respect.
But that's funny how you say that because me in a relationship, like I was saying, like basically how I treat the man, I've been called, like, people say, oh, like, I'm whitewashed because I treat my black man good.
Because it's
Now
a thing. It's a, what's the word I'm looking for? I know she got the word for me because she said it earlier.
but you see how
It's
she
basically how we were raised up as black men and black women. Period.
Black women.
That's how we were raised.
Check the comments though. Somebody just said because they're not for them. My thing is, why? Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this: why do black women think being difficult to deal with?
Stigma, yes.
Right, being difficult to deal with and being hard to handle is something that's supposed to be attractive. Because I hate when I see this is when women say, "Oh, I need a nigga that can handle me." I don't want to handle shit. You know what? Normally, when people say you gotta handle something, means when they say, "Can you handle this?" it sounds either one hard and dangerous. I'm not trying to do none of that shit.
But you know what? That goes back to what I said earlier. As a whole, as black people, there are some, but as a whole, we really have a lot of self-work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of self-work. Like Kyla said earlier, it also depends on your surroundings. If you from the hood and you've been struggling all your motherfucking life, you really think you about to get that kind of woman? No, you're not. You're not. Especially if the father wasn't around and they were doing good, whether he was there or not.
Right.
Like, that's real shit. So it just really depends. And that's why we were saying earlier, it depends on what kind of woman you get. It depends on her upbringing. Just because she's singing Cater to You the first 2 weeks of y'all being together, don't mean she's finna cater to you throughout this relationship.
Hell no,
we all try to impress people first thing off. That is the best. We all try to impress people. But that is really how we were brought up. And I feel like this is with all races. But I can only speak for black people right now. It depends on their surroundings, their upbringing. It depends on the things that they've been through. It depends on their mental health. It depends on how they take care of themselves, how they take care of those around you. So it's like when you out here looking for a woman or you're out here looking for a man, you need to really look at, fuck them. You need to look at the people around them. That's real shit. If their parents are happy with them and their parents are taken care of, you know you're going to be taken care of. If they taking care of their nieces, nephews, and kids, you know you're going to be taken care of. If they speak to their parents with the utmost respect, especially their father or anybody that's around that's like their father, you know that you will be respected. So don't be out here turning your head and rubbernecking for the first bitch you see with a fat ass. That's where a lot of y'all are fucking up at.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that shit be hard.
I know you be rubbernecking, bro.
That ass is like
I know you be rubbernecking.
And then y'all be wanting to twerk and shit. That's a fucking mating call, nigga. That's just, goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? But I get it.
But that's real. Like, you really gotta look around. You have to really take time to see not how she treats herself, how she treats others. And again, for us women, you need, does he really respect his mother, or does his mother just deal with him?
Can I ask you this? I've talked to female friends of mine, and they said, and I heard this a few times, they said some of the relationship that the you guys ever experienced that? To where you be like, man, it seems uncomfortable. Like,
wait, hold on.
Wait.
You freeze that. Wait.
Say that again.
Wait, you froze up.
For a second.
Oh, she just explained it.
Who just explained it?
Oh, I thought she said something about her freezing.
No. You froze up, so we didn't hear your question or what you said. Yeah.
Okay, I was saying, have you ever seen a relationship between a son and his mother that seemed weird, to where it seems like it was like the mom was trying to be his girlfriend?
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
The matching outfit.
Man, like it seems like the mom is trying to fight, like trying to convince her son to be like, you can date this bitch, but I come first. You know what I'm saying? And he's too much of a mama's boy. Have y'all dealt with that before?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say is
yes.
All I'm gonna say is that's some weird ass shit.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna say he's still with his mama.
He's on the couch.
Don't interrupt that
Thank you.
relationship, ladies. Let him be with his mama, okay?
Now,
Don't
I
be
want to ask you
rude.
guys this. And this, I ain't gonna lie, this was fucking fun. But do you guys have any questions for me so you can get a nigga's standpoint? I'm only gonna answer from my personal perspective. Though.
Ooh, I wish you would have told me this earlier. I would have got some
I
questions
know.
together.
I saved the best for the last.
Let me think. Do I have any questions?
Okay, so I do have a question. Okay, so for me, like I said, how I treat my men, and I'm a good girl and I do everything that I need to do. But yeah, obviously men will be men, they step out and they move on. But you'll go and not treat me and give me the allocates that I deserve because I was treating you obviously the way you wanted to be treated, because you go and get something else and then they didn't treat you the way I treated you, and of course you try to double back. But why is that?
So
Why couldn't you just treat me the way you needed to, the
Man,
way
please, sis.
obviously,
so
you know, why couldn't I get that? But then you're going to go treat either the next girl or someone that's not deserving of it.
I am. So for just so I get your
I
question
got you all
right.
tongue tied.
So just
Why do you,
just to make sure I can hit your question right, are you basically saying why do a man go? He has a good woman, but leaves her for somebody else who treats him worse
Who
than
ain't
you,
shit.
and try to come
not
back?
only leaves her, but mistreats her for someone else that ain't shit.
So you're good to him. He's mean to
Mm-hmm.
you, but goes to a girl who's mean to him and try to be nice to her.
Yes.
The best way I can explain, can put it,
You
is
dumbass
because
nigga.
he's going back to what he's used to being with. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's a
Okay.
lot of guys out there who are not good, who's not used to having a good woman. For example, I have a homeboy. He doesn't treat this girl bad at all, but he's not used to being catered to where he feels like it's uncomfortable. It's weird. It's not something that he knows. You feel what I'm saying? And she's real good to this nigga, but he's just not used to having that. And I feel like a lot of good men are not even, I ain't gonna say good men because them niggas ain't good if you're doing that shit. But a lot of them are not used to having that, so it's foreign.
Yeah.
For example, same with women. I dated 2 women, not the same time. I wish.
You sure? No.
You know what I'm saying? I dated 2 women who broke up with me because I was a good guy. They went through my phone, never saw nothing. I
They
took
was
them
looking
good.
for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They left me. They said, I feel this is too, they said it's too weird for me. I feel like I'm the crazy one now because I'm going through your stuff and not finding nothing when I'm used to finding shit. I need to go figure out who I am as a person so I don't ruin what we have. Cool. 2 months later, she would have ain't shit nigga though. So she probably found herself real fucking fast. But with a ain't shit nigga. So it goes back to them niggas don't know what the fuck they have. They go back to what they used to. They're being used to being talked down on, and disrespected. So they go back to what's familiar. And also, have you ever heard of the saying that when people say the most impressed people, when they finally get power, they become worse than the people who oppress them?
Oh.
So those niggas got something that they didn't have, and they're being treated, but they're taking full advantage of it. Now they're trying to punk you and see how far they can get. And they become just as worse as the woman that treated them bad.
And the man.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go down with it. That's all I got to say.
But I do feel like that is what it is. Like, people get uncomfortable when it's something they're not used to. Like, they just, like, there's people out there, if they don't have drama in their life, they feel empty. They go make drama.
That's also true.
Okay.
You can also be your own version, your own version of a good woman or a good man, but it's not up to somebody else's standards too. So being a good woman and a good man, it varies. Because what's good to me is probably ain't good for that nigga or his idea of what a good woman is. So most good niggas feel like a good woman to them is somebody who's gonna hold their drugs and call them every day in jail and put money on their books. I ain't gonna lie, if I was in that situation, I'd be good for me too.
Okay.
Shit is different.
And some women, some men feel like a good woman is someone that doesn't speak how they feel or have a fucking opinion.
That would be nice. I'm just kidding. But I feel you come from.
But that's dead ass. Like, some men actually prefer a more mild-mannered woman. And some men love an outspoken woman. Like
That's true.
it just really depends. And then also, y'all, we got love languages. So we may be thinking we
Can you
doing
explain
something.
that shit to me?
Okay,
I heard
I'm
people
about
say
to.
that shit to me, love
Mm-hmm.
language. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, so love language is like it's basically the way that I show and or enjoy to receive love. So there's like I forgot how many there is, but there's words of affirmation. So like that's like you enjoy hearing positive things from your mate. You enjoy the reassurance, like you need that audio. There's people that enjoy acts of service, which is basically like, okay, I know you love me because you're doing this for me. And you know I love you because I'm doing this for you.
That's for you.
There's okay, so affirmation, service, and then what's another one? I'm trying to come up with one. Active start. Oh, gifting. There's people.
Gifting.
Oh, there's five. There's people that feel like you don't love them unless you buy them things or give them something. So you can literally be with someone and it's like, okay, for instance, mine is affirmation. My least one was literally gifts. Like, I don't give a fuck about you giving me shit. None of that shit. So,
Right.
oh, and then it was
time,
like
physical
quality
affection.
time. Quality
Physical, yeah.
So my two ones are affirmations and quality time, meaning I love to hear I love you and I'm enjoying this time with you. And I love like, okay, yeah, you can be working all week, but if you have an hour out your time, you're like, you know what? I'm going to dedicate this hour to you. That shows me you love me. But there's people out there that's like, nigga, when is the last time you bought me a gift? And it's not working because you're not the type to show love that way. See? So obviously gift giving is not your shit. But
that's a lie. Anybody who ever fucked with me know I give good gifts.
But yeah, so it just all depends. It's just how we perceive love to be given to us and how we like to give it. So if you're with someone and it's total opposite of yours, unless you guys, in my opinion, have a good line of open communication, it ain't gonna work.
See, I see now. I just got some new shit to look into. I was like, nigga, because somebody told me about this. She's like, she told me like you speaking my love language, and I was like, nigga, what the fuck I say? I had to go back through the text, like, nigga, what the fuck? The hell's a love language? But I get what the hell I get what you're saying. It's I don't know.
Yeah,
that
like
seems like it's already been a word for that, but y'all just changed it.
If it's not compatible, you're going to have a hard time, in my opinion. I feel like if you guys have different love languages, you can be with each other and it can be a positive thing. But if you guys are bad at communicating, it ain't going to work.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this because I love to do this forever, but a nigga got a show to watch. But I want to ask you guys this. If you guys can say one thing to the black women out there and for the black men out there, what would it be?
I love y'all. Both of y'all, black men and black women. And I feel like for once, as a whole, you know, we got to say that, as a whole, for once, we need to really, really, really take mental health seriously. We need to take our self-worth seriously. And we really need to love and respect and protect each other at all motherfucking costs. And we also need to give each other something to love, respect, and protect too. So it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm. Friend?
I concur with everything she just said. I was going to say just love each other.
She said
love and respect love and respect each other, you know.
Okay.
Because without that, we just can't function even as a whole, as a culture, as a community.
Yeah.
If we don't even do that for each other.
All right, that's good. Now, what I would say is for black women, when you find you a good black man, please hand this nigga over the reins. You say you don't want that shit to take care of everything. You don't have to do all this shit. You tired of it? Once that nigga shows, give the power back over to your man. Black men, focus on self, focus on building your wealth. And my thing is get from underneath the black woman's foot and take your crown back. That's the only way you're going to get respect in your household. You feel what I'm saying? Focus on them things, the women will follow. If they don't, there's women that will.
Say that. Okay, wait, list them last things one more time for me, sir. The last thing is working on self. What you told the men. Just list that one more time, just in case somebody came in and they didn't get it. One more time.
You're going to focus on yourself, focus on building your wealth, and get from underneath the black woman's foot and take your crown back. That's the only way you're going to get respect in your house. Once you get those things, the women will fall in line. If they don't, there's some that will. That's all I would say.
Lord Jesus. That's
Now,
the fuck
everybody
I'm
shout out.
talking about.
Kiana, you got some stuff that you want some people to follow you on? Shout your Instagram out and talk about your show coming up soon.
Okay, so I did have a podcast once upon a time. I am from LA, relocated to Vegas, so of course everything got put on hold right now. I am focusing on being an esthetician student. So I want to be a professional melanin doctor, as what I call it. Right now, just follow me, Oh My Own Beauty, on like every platform you can ever think of. Stay tuned. I got my show in the works because now it will be on my own. I am trying to reboot what I had with my co-host a few years back. But just follow me. Stay tuned, y'all. I love y'all. Just follow me.
Okay. And whoever's on both of they shit.
Not the baby in the background. Get down.
Oh, me, that nigga ran fast.
Get down. That's Jenna. Go ahead.
So for anybody following everybody else, if you want to be part of the polls that I have, follow me on Instagram, eweez_the guy. You'll see my shit. Follow me if you want to be part of the polls and see what we have coming up next. You feel what I'm saying? Huh?
Edward, I am so sorry that my children is running. I told you I tried to put them away in the room, and I guess like after an hour, I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
All you had to do, man, have you ever heard the nighttime gummy bears? I'm just kidding.
I usually do
No.
that. I usually do that. They get gummy time, but they
put their ass right to sleep in 10 minutes.
Madison, your ass up.
We do not promote drugging kids, you guys. It was a joke.
Melatonin is not that bad. Do what you gotta do, sis.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah. But yeah, you guys follow me on Instagram. Follow Kiona on Instagram. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming. I would love to have another conversation with you guys again. If you guys have your own topics you want to bring up, let me know. We can set something up,
Okay.
and we go from there.
It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some real soon.
All right, most
Okay.
You guys have a great night.
All right.
You too. I'm about to finish this bottle of wine. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
y'all.